buddy Big K. I'm back with you again. You knew the time was coming. We were going to start building. I'm here with my good friend, the outlaw Jose Wales, and we're going to talk about something very important. It's collections, and there's a reason I'm here with you.
Jose Wales, what does that mean?
Hey, you know as well as I do. Hey, your name is spelled Josie. Come on, man.
Jose Wales, who's that?
Is that some kind of Spanish trick?
He was like a rebel freaking cowboy, dude.
Oh, all right. That's cool, I guess.
You know, Clint Eastwood, Josie Wales.
No, I never seen the movie.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
All right.
Okay, here's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about collections. It's the most important thing a salesman can do. Because basically you're here doing your own job. This is your business. And I found out that you're at like 29%. Your average on collections, that's taking care of business. Anyway, what I want to know is how do you get to 29 days out after the build starts to collecting the money? That's the important part.
Okay. Well, the way I do it is this. When I'm signing them on the contract, I think it's line item D and E, it says that all checks will be handed over to the company. And I reiterate that. I tell them that I don't collect any money until after I complete the roof. And then when I do the roof, I have them checks ready. As far as the mortgage company goes, I tell them not to worry about that. We'll take care of that. Another way I make sure that that check is there is before the bill goes on, I give them a call. I kind of give them a heads up, get your cars out the driveway. And also if the missus or the mister is going out on an errand, tomorrow towards the end of the day, make sure that he signs that check so that I can be able to pick that up because I've already got a debt. I tell them I got a debt because I got to pay the workers and I got to pay the material. So I need to get paid at least half of it. So then they got that check ready, and then I usually final invoice the insurance company about a day before the bill gets done. That way it's already faxed over. It takes them 24 hours to get any documents. So by the day that bill's going on, I'm on the phone with the insurance company, telling them that the work is 100% complete, making sure they got the invoice, and then I got that check already in the mail. And then when I do collect that first check, I tell them that I've already final invoiced and that they should have another check coming in within the next week and a half.
So you're already prepping for that final check before the build starts, which is good. And I used to do the same thing. I was a stickler on collections. I would wait until the day I built. You're one step ahead of me. You're already doing it. So I don't like to go too far before the build starts, but what Jose's doing is killer, and that's the reason he collects, and the reason, if you look at his collection report, you're going to see an average of 29 days. Some of that's far less than 29 days. I just handed him a collection report yesterday. He come in and handed me a check. That was like, boom, done.
Well, yeah, definitely. I mean, last thing I want to do is be walking around with my balance on a negative. I try to avoid the negative. Never want to have a negative. So, yeah, I got to collect that money. And if not, I kind of do a little joke to the homeowner. I tell him, hey, if that check don't come, I'm gonna be doing burnouts on that lawn with these tires.
Hey, you got another little secret too. You have your own little posse that goes out in front of you, and they're still signing. They're busy signing while you're handling all this stuff. So it gives you a chance to make sure you get your final invoices on time. And I've seen other guys use that system, but not quite as good. I mean, it just seems like you're so on top of it. Hey, I happen to know that one of your guys is Crazy Benny Akers, right?
Benny Akers, K. Simon?
Benny Akers, K. Simon, loudest guy I ever met.
Loudest guy in the world,
Benny, come here.
right there.
Yeah, Benny, that's the quietest I've ever seen.
What's up?
Benny ain't no joke. Benny goes out, he hits it, and I was personally with Benny on one of your jobs when Benny actually signed the first person he's seen. I'm telling you, it was kind of like seeing my first child being born all over again. I got a little tear in my eye. No, not really. But,
Kevin does have black children out there.
yes.
Well, I'm half black, so
yeah.
I'm half Kevin, half black.
So Benny, I'm sure one of these
offense.
days, Benny's going to do the natural progression, and he's going to move on to sales.
Totally.
And so I'm sure you got somebody else waiting in the wings, so we're going to check him out too. I call him Ruby Tuesday.
Ruby Tuesday, the cameraman.
Okay, here we are. We got the other part of the posse. We got old Ruby Tuesday. Ruben,
Oh, man.
I just met you. You just came to town, and I know you hit the ground running.
Yeah.
I think the first night out, you busted out 7 jobs
Yeah,
in your spare time.
7 leads. 7 leads, yeah.
Oh yeah, tough storm, ain't it, Ruben?
Yeah,
He blew it out. And some of the jobs that he's blowing out, these things are already starting to get approved.
yeah.
And he's ahead of the game already, but it just seems like you got the dream team here.
Oh man, these guys are a huge blessing, man. These guys are on fire every time I take them out there. It's about work. Work is number one, but we also have fun. We also joke around while we're knocking doors, and I think that's what it's all about. And being able to enjoy the job that you do, because I mean, this is a great job. But yeah, these guys right here, Ruben is killer on the doors. So is Benny right there. These guys are just gonna blow it up. I mean, once these guys get on the Exactimate and learn everything, these guys are. Watch out, Kay Simon. I'm just kidding.
And you guys are like equal partners in this thing.
Oh man, yeah.
Which makes it even, to me, it makes it even more magical.
Yes, sir.
But Ruben, you don't know me yet hardly because you just got here. But I invited all these guys into my 6-figure club, and I want you there too because I know you're good for the deep 6 because you busted out 7 in your first night here. So I'm looking for big things. But this week we are going to talk about nothing other. I repeat it, nothing other than getting that money in the door. You got to learn how to collect or you're always going to be a B player in my book. And that's about it.
That's an ugly shirt, by the way, man. Where'd you dig that up out of?
Listen, I'm going to tell you one time, Josie, I think you better lay off my threads. This is Big K. If you want to learn how to collect, you show up Friday. I'm going to teach you how to collect. I'm going to teach you to do it in real time, quick time. You're going to do it the Big K way or the Jose way. But you're going to do it. You're going to learn it Friday, and you will never be behind the 8 ball again. We're out.
Peace.